Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, hi, hello. Thank you for joining. Welcome to la Sala delle Asse. So, thank you very much. Thank you. I am here. Hello, I'm here with Francesca Tasso, Chief Curator of the Sforza Castle Museums. We are inside la Sala delle Asse. Francesca invited us here, and thank you very much. You're very welcome. And can you explain to us a little bit of the story? I'm very excited, very happy to showcase to you this incredible work. For the first time, it's open for us and watch. Thank you very much. Ciao. Ciao.
Allora,
here in Castello Sforzesco as Chief Curator of the museums, as Rossella told you, and I'm involved even in the restoration of this wonderful room, which is called the Sala delle Asse, which means wooden room in a certain way, because at the time of Sforza it was covered by wooden panels all around. But at the end of 15th century, Leonardo da Vinci, who lived in this castle and worked for the Sforza family, decided to decorate with paintings this room. So the wooden panels were dismantled, and he started painting the vault and the walls. I think it's difficult to understand. This is a very a large room. The vault is almost 11 meters high, and 11 meters, yes, very high. And he decided to paint 16 trees, mulberry trees, and the branches cover the vault. You can see here and there the sea, the sky, and then you have the trees coming down. Unfortunately, the lower part of the walls are completely destroyed because it is unbelievable, but in the 17th, 18th century, this room became a place where horses stayed.
Oh my God.
Yes. And you can imagine we have even a map with all the boxes for horses here and there. So the lower part was completely destroyed. At the time, people lost the memory that Leonardo worked here, so everything was covered by white chalk. Incredible, yes. And they used this room as it was never painted. At the end of 19th century, the painting was discovered again, and it was restored twice in 20th century, but now we are restoring it again because we are trying to understand, because you must imagine that what you see is not the original Leonardo's painting, but it is a very strong restoration made at the beginning of 20th century. So we see an overpainting, not the painting of Leonardo, and we are trying to understand if it's possible to remove this overpainting to find the original one.
But you did already some restoration.
Yes, we already restored a part which is only drawn with a drawing, and we are going to see it. And as you can see, there is a restorer who is working on a part which has never been covered with painting. He's trying to throw away the old, yes, and especially if you go on your left there, you can see a landscape with some trees and some rocks, which is appearing. Yes. This is completely new. Our friends can see it, not for the first time, because we published some pictures on our website, but
for the first time we can see.
Yes, all over the world.
Thank you. Can we go and see upstairs?
Yes, go upstairs. moment the room is closed, people can just pass by, and so we can. People working on the project can and
yes.
visit so close.
So guys, this is a privilege for us. Very, very exciting.
Here we are.
So here we are in front of the real drone of Leonardo da Vinci, right?
Yes.
That's the real drone, guys.
This is something special. Even Leonardo's specialists don't understand perfectly what it is, because the vault is painted with colors. On this part of the wall, we have just a drawing, but a very detailed drawing. It's not what generally painters made for when they painted the walls. It's more like a real drawing, very, very detailed. It represents the roots of the trees which destroy in human architecture. And here and there you have flowers and plants. This is very beautiful, as you can see.
Very beautiful.
Yes, and we are sure that it was Leonardo's hand which painted this. So you can imagine, you have Leonardo, you can almost touch it.
Yes.
So we are in front of a Leonardo drawing. He did it with his hand, and you know, it's incredible. Nobody seen it before. It's just yes, because generally. And you see it, but it's very far, many meters far. On the contrary, here we can.
1 minute.
And as you can see, Leonardo made the drawing with some coat, and then he painted it with some watercolor, but very, very not too heavy, very light. It's very beautiful. I love this flower a lot, and I think it's impressive, this part with the roots. Yes. This root which is destroying a wall. It is a typical Leonardo's theme, the strong of nature, which is a winner on the human work.
Yes.
And it is very beautiful.
Very powerful.
Oh, yes, really it is. And you can see here, for example, you have the first drawing with a coat, and then he worked with the chiaroscuro, with a watercolor, and that's really beautiful. We don't understand if it had to be covered by painting, or he just decided to let the lower part of the wall with the drawing. It's not clear, but during the restoration I hope you will understand this one. And
how long will it take? Because now the restoration is on since
2013, 2 years and a half. We have already restored this part. We cleaned it, but now we start with the most difficult one, because as I told you before, the vault is covered by an overpainting which has to be removed. So we can go upstairs and have a look, and we will try to remove this painting if it's possible, and it will take many years.
Yeah, many years. You can imagine, because it's a very, very, very detailed work, very slow. You have to be very precise.
Yes. And it takes a lot of time, because the overpainting is a lot.
It's very heavy.
Very heavy, yes. So if you come here, I don't know if you have enough light. Okay, doesn't matter. I hope you see something.
Yes, we see.
Okay. And for example, this is the typical work that the restorers do. They try to remove in this part the overpainting, and this is a part which was painted by Leonardo without overpainting, and you can see all the leaves of mulberries and the typical fruit of mulberries, which are red, red, and then become black. And this is a part where we try to understand how it could come if we decide to remove all the overpainting.
Yes, yes.
Leonardo chose to paint mulberry because mulberry in Latin is morus, which was the name of Ludovico Sforza called Il Moro.
Yes.
And it was because mulberry is used for the small animal which is used to have silk. Oh. And the silk was very important in the economy of Milano in that period. Yes. So it was smashing, I suppose, at the time because you had the impression that you were not in a real room, but people had the impression to be already in a garden in the park.
Also
outside.
Because it doesn't have windows.
Yes. And it is a room in a corner. All around there was the park. So probably you had the impression to be already outside in the park.
Outdoors.
Yes. Okay. So here we are.
Yes, just let's say bye from this incredible point of view. Up here, close to the ceiling.
Yes, in the center of the ceiling there is the army of the Sforza family, but it's not easy to see at the moment because there are scaffoldings in front of us, and there were four blue, the four blue things over there were used to remember the great actions made by the Sforza for Milano and for the region. So it was, in a certain way, an encomiastic decoration.
Yes.
Used to remember to everybody that Sforza was a powerful family. Yes. But it was a really new invention because at the time trompe-l'œil as this one were not so often used, so it was really in the 16th centuries in the Renaissance art you find a lot of examples all over Italy, but at the end of the 15th century now it was not so common. Unfortunately, as I told you, then the castle was used for other reasons, so everything was covered, and this decoration, this room, didn't become so famous as other decorations, as other artworks of Italian Renaissance.
Which is incredible because it's a Leonardo's work.
Yes.
So really.
Yes, it's unbelievable.
Maybe in Italy we have too much art, too much great art, and sometimes not all the art is as his. I don't know.
Yes. But who knows? It often depends from the importance of the family, of the city, and Milano in the Renaissance, in the 16th, 17th century was not so important as Florence or Rome.
Oh yes.
Or Venice.
Right.
So the city lost its economical power for a while, and in that period I forgot that Leonardo had worked even in the castle. And here in Milano we have another very important masterpiece by Leonardo, which is The Last Supper.
The Last Supper, yes. And here in the Sforza Castle, we have the last work of Michelangelo, La Pietà. We showed
some months ago. And I think it's exciting even to see Fabrizio Bandini, who is working over there. He's removing the white chalk that was used to cancel the decoration, and is trying to recuperate other portions of drawing on the opposite wall.
Yes, it's true. It's an incredible work, I think.
Yes. It's tough.
Yes.
And in a certain way, even boring, because sometimes you have to clean, to remove with a small knife for hours and hours. But you can imagine the satisfaction when then you find the drawing made by Leonardo.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, it is really exciting.
I am excited just because I'm here, you know. Okay. So guys, thank you. To add the chance, I really want to thank you, Francesca Tasso, and all the Sforza Castle for this incredible occasion, and I'm so happy we could share together this incredible mural painting of Leonardo da Vinci. Wonderful, guys. Thank you for being with us. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing, and see you soon.
Yes, I hope to have you again very soon here in Castello with Rossella, who is a friend of ours. So, see you soon.
Ciao, bye, grazie, ciao.